little vlogs, full on, real life, coronavirus self-isolate, well no, social distancing vlogs. We're not self-isolating, we're social distancing vlogs while we're stuck in the house with this little man and this little lady. Ellie's watching Brave. Today is, what's the date, baby?
Mother's Day.
That was yesterday.
Oh.
It was Mother's Day yesterday. Today is Monday 23rd. And I'm giving this little guy his first bottle of the day. Yes, pardon you, well done. And I have got some Giddy Yarns socks on the go that kind of got left, and now I'm going to finish them off. I have bed hair.
The bear is Bray's lovely girl.
The bear is Brave is the name of the film. The girl is called Merida, and the bear is her mummy. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Hi. So, oh, that was a very funny hi. So it is 11:20. I'm having lunch early because I didn't actually have any breakfast myself. Just checking on the kiddos. We have totally turned the living room around. Put all of her toy corner over here, and I've made her a little book corner. And she's drawn a rainbow this morning. I don't know if you can see it. And it's in the window. She's got her rainbow up. I just need a hoover in there because it's awful. Because you know when you get loads of toys out and with it comes a million crumbs. Just thought I'd share with you what I'm having for my early lunch. Ellie had a snack. She wanted some ham. So I got the packet of ham out. It is horrible, like cruddy ham, but it was all that was left of the shop. And now this is all that's left. There's like 3 little wafer thin slices left because she ploughed through the ham. And I'm gonna have it. This is like you know, good things to come out of social distancing. You eat the stuff, and good things to come out of the fact that there is nothing in the supermarkets, which actually has almost made me cry twice today because Ellie is quite a fussy toddler. Well, she's not fussy, she eats a lot of food, but only specific food. Like, she doesn't like meals that are made, like she wouldn't eat a shepherd's pie, but she would love to eat a plate full of berries, cucumber, loads of individual veggies. She doesn't like her food mixed in, and I can't get half of it, but there we go. So this is what I'm eating for lunch. As the Mediterranean style giant couscous that I definitely got an age ago. It's goes out of date in August. So I feel like, for me, what will come out of social distancing is that we eat the food that would have gone out of date in our cupboards. So I'm going to have that mixed in with 3 slices of wafer thin ham. And then, just as I was lamenting the ham shortage that is now in my house, I had a parcel come through the door, and it is from the Hairy Sheep. I bought a little thing on their Etsy shop. If you want to go and check out their Etsy shop, they have loads of stuff in at the moment, hand-dyed yarn, and like sock sets. So you don't, you're not necessarily paying like 20 quid. You're paying like, I can't remember what they were, like £11, but you can get a pair of socks out of that. But yeah, go and check out the Hairy Sheep podcast and their Etsy shop. Yeah. And also I thought I'd have there's a lot of at the moment. Just quickly show you my plant babies. So Operation Multiply the Plants is going to be happening in this house over social distancing. So there are more, I have more plants than just this. I've got a big string of hearts, which is like the mummy string of hearts, which lives on my stairs. And then, oh, I can hear an elf man. And then I've got a new plant baby that I got yesterday, which I'll show you in a minute. And then I got this little guy. This window is probably a bit too light for him right now. Oh, Alfie! And this was given to me yesterday, this new little baby. But I'm going to see how many... Hello, did your tummy fall out while you were sleeping? I'm going to see... Oh, boobs. Sorry. I'm going to see how many... There you go, little man. How many plants... No, you don't want them? Okay. How many plants I can multiply from the plants I have while we're stuck in the house. So yesterday I potted up the 3 strings of hearts that I had previously taken cuttings for. So they're now living in these dessert pots, which I didn't want to throw away because they're fine, like to put stuff in, but I didn't have any plant pots. So these 2 little guys are now living in here. And there's, oops, one. You need to grow big and strong?
Yeah.
That would be preferable. And then over here in these little shot glasses are 3 more cuttings that I took last night. So we're going to see how many we can get. What are you up to, baby? Anyway, back to the children. Okay, so I've just opened my parcel from the Hairy Sheep from lovely Emma and Rosie. And I have a tea, nighttime tea. And then I have a mini, which, is that 4-ply? Because it looks like DK. Very spongy 4-ply. I don't know, but it's gorgeous. I have a little mini. I did not buy that, so thank you very much, girl. And then, oh my gosh, look at the tissue paper that this is wrapped in. That is awesome. And I don't want to rip it, but I'm ripping it now. There we go. Well, one-handed is not easy. This is what I bought from the girls at the Hairy Sheep. And there's a little sheep progress keeper, but oh, this sock set is amazing. 50/20 sock set, Grace. And I love it, and Hairy Sheep. So, oh, I need to cut my nails. Anyway, yay! I'm nearly finished cleaning. Then we're going to put these rocks that Ellie has painted outside. Ooh, that one's going to look lovely in the garden. Look at this. This is a webcam at Edinburgh Zoo. So there's a zoo.
Can I go to that zoo?
Well, this zoo's a long way away.
Oh.
But what's here? What's on the webcam?
A penguin.
Lots of penguins. That's the penguin enclosure. I think they might do some other ones, but I'm not sure. Should we watch the penguins for a bit? Not got any sound.
That might look like a penguin's logo.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
You're going to turn one of the little cards over?
Um.
What letter is that?
Um.
And can you find an M in any of these names?
There.
Yeah. So you're going to put it next to that?
Where?
Do you want to put it on the top here? There you go.
This game is very, very hard.
Is it?
Yeah.
Let's turn another one over. What letter is that?
L.
And who has an L? Oh, yeah, you turn it the other way up. There you go. They're a bit slippery, aren't they? Okay.
I better need to play bite and I tweak it in.
Are you done? All that hard work and are you done?
Yeah.
Ellie, do you not want to play this anymore?
No.
So we're in the living room. Ignore this. This is where I was picking paint. I think we're going with the middle one, but so I have this book, the 5-Minute Mum book, and I love it. And so I've just spent some time recreating some of the games that Ellie already loves, but that I've had to. And your favourite seat?
Oh no.
I've got a little boy down here, and then Ellie's over there. So some of these games I'll just show you, but this is one where you write out their names, or our names, and then you write out them again, and you cut out all of the letters individually, and then she'll turn over a letter, tell me what letter it is, and then she'll find it in someone else's name and put it above that letter until we've got everyone's names. Though she doesn't want to play it right now. She started and then stopped. And then down here I've just cut out the alphabet with the capitals on one side and the lowercase on the other, and we're going to put them in a little bag, and every day she can pick a letter out of the bag, and then we can play some games around that letter. And then I've also just cut out you need a wee? On your way then. Cut out numbers as well, just so, because she loves to count, she loves to put numbers in order, so we're going to do those as well. And I'm about to make her a laminated letter car park, and we'll play the letter we'll play the road masking tape game that's in this book. But I'm trying to think of lots of easy and cheap and simple like games that we can have around the house. And these are games like I've made these like 10 times already, but I didn't have a laminator then, but I've got a laminator now. So I've made all like the alphabet, the numbers 1 to 20, and the name game from one sheet of A4 paper and one laminator sheet and a bit of felt tip pen. So there's lots of little things that you can do, and from stuff that you have around the house to try and entertain. Stuff that like anyone should be able to get, hopefully. Just a piece of paper. You don't need to laminate them. I'm just doing that because I can't be bothered to make them 1,000,001 times. Was that good?
Yeah.
All right then. Okay, so Ellie's in bed. Alf's having a doze. And I have been knitting on a sock. I'm just working on the toe. This is Gideon's self-striping in, I think, hot chocolate. And it's a contrasting brown that is also Gideon's, but I can't remember if I had a name. We're waiting for the briefing because there's a 8:30 like announcement from Bojo, from Boris Johnson, from the Prime Minister. So that's in 15 minutes. And I do have to go to the supermarket tonight and take some things to my nanny, who is completely self-isolating and can't leave the house because she is very, very high risk. But while I wait for this, I've got a plan that involves these 2 sheets that I laminated earlier. They are car parks. This is a letter car park and this is a number car park. Then I'm going to grab a pen and have some masking tape, which we're not going to use because Chris has started using this frog tape stuff that he loves, so he doesn't use masking tape anymore. And then I have all the cars that I could find in Ellie's room, so like quickly without her noticing. So I have 9 little cars, and I'm going to make car park and roads that go around the downstairs for her to play with tomorrow. So fingers crossed that will entertain her for a little while. Again, I think that was in the 5-Minute Mum book. Best book ever. Okay, so I'm home. I went to Tesco and it was dead, which was lovely. I waited until after Boris's little announcement where he said that we are on basically proper lockdown, so no going out unless it's to work because you're a key worker and you can't work from home, and to buy food and to exercise, but only with people in your household or with one other person, but you have to stand at least 2 meters apart. So that's in now because people in this country have been selfish. The last 3 days there has been more my phone's gonna run out of battery, more visits to like parks and stuff with people not following the 2 meter rule than ever. It's been ridiculous. So there we go. So I'm home now. I did a drop off of some food like that. I was already going to be going to the supermarket before the Boris thing. I just watched it and then went. Luckily it was absolutely dead in the supermarket, which meant that you could actually do the whole stand behind the taped line, wait until the person in front of you is like through the checkout before you go into the next taped line, and you know, you did stay 2 meters away from everyone, so that was good. I only needed to get a few things for us, but I needed to get a few things for my nanny, who is seriously self-isolating. So I dropped those off at hers and I put them on a doorstep, press her bell, step 2 meters back. She opens the door, she's got a cloth in her hand, she picks the things up, brings them in and wipes them down with a cleaning wipe straight away. Bless her, but she's trying to keep safe and that's all we want. And then I came home and I've just finished off Ellie's road. You know, the shops are going to be shut tomorrow apart from like essential shops like pharmacies and food shops and stuff like that. We were supposed to be getting a trampoline, so I ordered one on Argos. They weren't available for home delivery, they were only available for collection from Tuesday, so it would have been ready from 9 AM tomorrow at our local Argos, which is on an industrial estate. My dad was going to get it. I wasn't going to get it with the kids. My dad was literally going to pull up outside, go in, it was already paid for, pick it up, put it in the back of his car, drive round here. We were going to stay in the house and wave at him through the patio doors while he would set it up in our back garden. Or I was hoping he might set it up in our back garden. My dad is one of those people that would do anything for us, like anything. He'd do anything for anyone, to be honest. So I could imagine he probably would have set out for us. But if he hadn't, Chris had done it. But yeah, we were just gonna like wave at him through the patio doors and not get to really see him, but whatever. So now that's not gonna happen, and You know, all I've thought all evening, because obviously I've told Ellie about this already, but all I've thought about, like normally I'd be really annoyed, but all I've thought all evening was, my biggest problem is that I'm not getting a trampoline for my garden tomorrow. Things are going pretty well in this house. The appreciation of things has gone way up. You know, like, I'm just grateful we've got a garden. 3 years ago, before we had Ellie, we moved when I was pregnant, and we lived in a flat. We had a 2-bed flat that had a living, dining, kitchen space as one. So, you know, it was that big room, the loos, and the 2 bedrooms. We had no outdoor space. There are so many people, and so many people that I know, who don't have an outdoor space, a private outdoor space that they can go to. And that's going to be hard. You're only allowed to go out to exercise. You're not allowed to go and sit somewhere outside and get some fresh air. Like, that is hard. So I'm just grateful that we actually have a garden, especially because it's going to be a while. So, you know. Anyway, I'm going to show you my little railroad. Not railroad, what am I on about? It's a road, ordinary road. I've put some cars on it. I've drawn little lines down the middle of the roads. She's got a numbers car park and an alphabet car park. And hopefully this will entertain her for a little while in the morning. Alpha's having a sleep, and I'm going to finish knitting my sock and watch some podcasts. Okay, so car park number 1 is over there, and that's the numbers car park. And then you got a little T-junction over here, and I have made sure to draw the proper little lines at a junction. And come around here. And it all joins up over there. And then over there is the alphabet car park, and she's got some cars, and I've even drawn on the masking tape, drawn down the centre of the road. Yeah, this 5-minute mum book is brilliant, but hopefully in the morning she will love this.